Okay, so guys, welcome to another YouTube video. And if you are watching me for the first time, my name is Learning Start. I am a final year statistics student of the prestigious University of Ibadan. Okay, so if you've not subscribed, kindly hit the subscribe button. If you have questions regarding any statistics question, you can drop in the comment section and do also like my video. Okay, so in today's video, we have a question, start 111 or start 114. Okay, so this was a test question, last year test question, and the question says, suppose that start 114 class took a test and the mean score was 75% and the standard deviation was 5%. If the test scores follows an approximately normal distribution, what percentage of the students had scores between 65 and 75? So first thing first, now they said the test score follows an approximately normal distribution. Now, one thing you have to know is that this question came out from, or this question was brought out from what we call the empirical rule, the empirical rule, or the 68, sorry, 68, 68%, 95%, 99.7% true. Okay, and what's this rule basically saying? This rule is saying that if I have a normal distribution, for a normal distribution, one thing you have to know is that the mean lies at the center. The mean lies at the center. Let's call this, the mean is at the center. So let's call this mean the x bar. So any deviation away from this mean is what we call the standard deviation. So this is x bar plus s. Okay. Then we have the second deviation away from this guy, which is x bar plus 2s. We have the third deviation away from this guy, which is x bar plus 3s. Okay, we have another deviation below this guy, which is called x bar minus s. We have one deviation, two deviations below this guy. We call it x bar minus 2s. And we have the third deviation away from this guy, which is x bar minus 3s. Okay, so what's empirical rule basically saying? Empirical rule is saying that 68%, sorry, 68% of the observation will lie within one standard deviation, 95% will lie within two standard deviation, and 99.7% will lie within three standard deviations. So 68% will lie within one standard deviation, 95% will lie within two standard deviations, and 99.7% will lie within three standard deviations. So now this question is saying what percentage of the students had scores between 65 and 75? Now remember that our mean score was what? 75. So I can say that this guy here is 75. 75%, that's this mean is 75. Okay, and our standard deviation was what? 5%. So if I add 5% to this, I'm going to have what? 80%. This one will give me 85%. This one will give me 90%. Okay, now one standard deviation below this guy will be 70%. So we have 65% for this one, and we have 60% for this one, right? 75, 70, 65, 60. So now the question is asking what percentage of the students had scores between 65 and 75. Remember that 68% lie within one standard deviation, 95% lie within two standard deviations, and 99.7% will lie within three standard deviations. So since the question is asking for the percentage of students that will lie between 65 and 75, so this is 65 here, this is 65 here, and this is 75. Okay, this is 65 and this is 75. So what percentage of students will lie in this region? What percentage of students will lie within this region? Okay, from the empirical rule, we are not given because this guy 68% is for one standard deviation, 95% is for two standard deviations, 99.7 is for three standard deviations. From here to this place, from this very part to this very part, is two standard deviations, and 95% will lie in two standard deviations. That is from here, from this 65 to this 85 is two standard deviations, and 95% will lie within two standard deviations. But the question is asking from here to this center. Remember, from here to here is 95. Therefore, from here to this center, that is from 65 to 75, from 65% to 75% will be what? Half. Will be half of what? The 95. It will be half of the 95%. Okay? It will be half of the 95%. And what is half of 95%? Half of 95% is 47.5%, because if from here to here is 95%, therefore from here to the center is half of the 95%, and that is what? 47.5%, and that is option, and that is option B. So our answer to this question is what? Is option B, 47.5%. So thank you.